Inhalation, smoking, vaping, and dabbing are some of the ways marijuana is used. We have some examples here. Smoking devices, you have the bong and the pipe and the hookah. And then we have vaping devices and dabbing devices, the dab rig, and also dab pens. Everybody's probably familiar with those, correct?
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
Smoking is the most common method of use among youth. Potential health effects of smoking marijuana. Smoke contains carcinogens, toxins, and irritants that may harm respiratory health. Like tobacco smoke, marijuana smoke commonly contains carbon monoxide, tar, ammonia, and other byproducts. Again, like tobacco smoke, marijuana smoke commonly contains carbon monoxide, tar, ammonia, and other byproducts. And we have some examples of marijuana rolled up in a joint, and a spliff with tobacco, and a blunt rolled in cigar paper. Can anybody tell me the difference between, or the main difference between these three here? What's the main difference? Anybody?
The tobacco.
Right, the tobacco content. The joint doesn't have any tobacco in it. These two have tobacco products in it. So again, that's going to affect the taste of the product as well as the effect that it causes on you. Vaping. Vape pens, also called e-cigarettes or vapes, are battery-powered devices that heat a substance until it turns into vapor, which a person then inhales. Vape pens are used with nicotine, tobacco, dried marijuana, and marijuana concentrates. Vaping marijuana is discreet. Devices are often small and easy to hide, and the vapor is hard to smell. Yes, nothing like smoking a joint as opposed to a vape pen. Yeah, big difference as far as the as far as the smell, when it's the smell and the effect of it's going to be around you. People can actually smell it better if you're smoking as opposed to the vaping. Potential health effects of vaping. Concentrates used for vaping are generally higher in THC, which may increase risk for dependence and addiction. Marijuana vapor is more than just water. It may contain residual solvents, pesticides, and other toxic byproducts. And we have an example of rechargeable vape pen here. Dabbing uses a dab rig, which is a modified bong or water pipe with a heating element that quickly vaporizes cannabis concentrates, which a user then inhales. So we have the dab tool with the cannabis concentrate, and that is transferred over to the dab rig receptacle, and it's heated up with high heat, the torch here, and that's how the product is consumed. Everybody's probably familiar with that. The cannabis concentrates used in dabbing have a high level of THC, which may lead to dangerous levels of consumption and increased risk for dependence and addiction. Dabbing products may also contain concentrated chemical contaminants, pesticides, and residual solvents. Yes, and you must be careful when using that torch there. You don't want to burn yourself or put too much heat on that dab rig and have that explode or something. Marijuana infused edible products. Edibles are food and beverages that contain THC and or CBD. Prepackaged edibles contain 10 milligrams of THC per serving, but in Massachusetts, how many milligrams? Anybody?
No idea. 5.
Some edible products may contain more than one serving. Here we have an example of marijuana cookies and marijuana popcorn. I haven't had the popcorn. I've had the cookies every now and a few. My main thing is the brownie. Still old school. Potential health effects of edibles. Edibles can take 30 minutes to 2 hours to produce effects, which can lead some people, especially new and unfamiliar users like youth, to consume dangerous amounts and underestimate lasting effects. Eventually, somebody's going to solve this 30-minute to 2-hour dilemma, and it's going to be time released, I imagine. Some retail edible products contain more than one serving size of THC in one package. Youth may unintentionally or intentionally consume more than this single serving, which can lead them to consume dangerous amounts. Homemade edibles contain uncertain concentrations of THC in serving sizes, which may lead youth to consume dangerous amounts. And here we have some examples of marijuana chocolates and marijuana gummies. Tinctures. Tinctures are concentrated liquid products that come in small eyedropper jars. People consume them by absorbing a few drops under their tongue or in food. Like edibles, effects can be delayed. Youth rarely use this method of consumption. Topicals. Topicals are cannabis-infused products used on the surface of the skin, oftentimes for pain management, and they come in forms of balms, creams, lotions, oils, patches, and lubricants. This method of consumption is not common for youth, but they're common for OGs like me.
Yep.
Get on my knees.
Ditto.
CBD products. CBD products come in many different forms, such as topicals, tinctures, and edibles. Unlike products with THC, CBD products do not cause a high or intoxication, but they are still not legal for use by anyone under 21 years old. There is little known on the medicinal uses of CBD. Only one CBD drug has been approved by the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, which treats seizures in patients ages 2 and older. CBD products sold elsewhere. CBD products that are derived from hemp can be purchased outside of licensed retail cannabis stores, such as supermarkets and gas stations and health stores. CBD products sold outside of licensed retail cannabis stores can contain only 0.3% or less THC. Again, CBD products sold outside of licensed retail cannabis stores can contain only 0.3% or less THC. CBD products purchased outside of licensed retail cannabis stores are unregulated and therefore may not be tested for product quality, i.e. THC limits, CBD concentrations, and contaminants. And no matter the location purchased from, youth are not legally able to purchase, possess, or consume CBD products. Youth risk of addiction. 1 in 6 youth who repeatedly use marijuana can become addicted. Addiction means that they may make unsuccessful efforts to quit using marijuana and may give up activities they used to enjoy or time with friends and family in favor of using marijuana. Definitely might affect the social activities. Yeah. There is no safe level of youth marijuana use. The human brain is actively developing until a person is in their mid-20s. Using marijuana during active brain development can have negative effects. Problems with memory, learning, thinking clearly, and problem solving. You may have difficulty maintaining attention, poor school performance, lower grades, and risk for school dropout. You may experience impaired coordination and reaction times, impaired judgment, impaired driving, playing sports or activity performance, and increased risk of mental health problems like depression, anxiety, and psychosis. Any questions or comments?
Nope. No, we're good.
Great. Let's take a quiz.
Yeah.